Hi, I'm Elise Blatchford, and I'm the professor of flute at the University of Memphis, Rudi Scheidt School of Music. And I'm here to give you some tips and guidance for practicing this Anderson excerpt for the WTSBOA All-West auditions. The very first thing that I want you to focus on in this excerpt is that we are in C-sharp minor. And C-sharp minor is important for us as flute players because of C-sharp, and C-sharp being one of the least stable and most out of tune notes on the flute. So what I would really encourage you to do is practice your C-sharps on your tuner and with a drone so that you start hearing it at the right pitch and in a beautiful color, because so often we find ourselves used to playing C-sharps really out of tune, maybe even as much as 30 cents sharp, and we're so accustomed to it that we don't notice it anymore. However, other people do notice it, so I would check your C-sharps. Also in this excerpt, rhythm is super important. You need to practice this piece with a metronome so that you really understand how to space out all of those triplets and make a big difference between eighth notes and triplets and 16th notes. You want all of those to be really actually pretty metronomic, and being expressive at the same time as being in time is really important here. Make sure that your grace notes don't interfere with the rhythm or the pulse, and the metronome will help you figure that out as well. For the turn in measure 15, I want you to make sure that you are preserving the rhythm that's written there. In addition to playing the turn, you also have to show that underneath the turn there's a dotted eighth note plus a 16th note. Let's see. On the subject of the turn in bar 15, I have chosen to play that ornament as a C sharp, D sharp, C sharp, B sharp, and C sharp. And I'll say that again: C sharp, D sharp, C sharp, B sharp, and C sharp. Those are the notes that I'm playing really quickly during that turn. Technically, the exact reading of this printed score shows that there should be a B natural within the turn, but I've chosen to play the B sharp because it is the leading tone in C sharp minor, and the B sharp is also correct to Anderson's original score. Finally, I want you to encourage you to exaggerate the dynamics. There are a lot of different dynamic markings in this piece: crescendos, decrescendos, but don't emphasize those beyond good taste or good sound. You don't want to play so softly that you have a bad sound, or too loudly so it sounds like you're yelling. You kind of want a nice balance between showing the dynamics but also using beautiful sound. And then one more detail is in measures 9 and 10, we have these accented notes, and I've interpreted those accents to be more of a heavier emphasis with more vibrato instead of tonguing them really hard and giving them a hard beginning. I just feel like that's more in character with the piece. So good luck to everyone who's practicing this excerpt, and don't hesitate to get in touch with me if you have any questions or need some help.